Oh, hi, it's Randy. And I'm in Vegas. Okay, so this weekend was my birthday. It was a lot of fun. I celebrated with family, friends, whatever. There was some drama. Okay, it wasn't really drama, but for me it kind of was because I was really irritated by some people's actions. And here's the thing, I'm not mad at anybody. There's no bad blood. I mean, am I thrilled with everything? Not really, but I'm over it. Like I'm blessed. I'm really blessed. I had a great weekend. I'm in Vegas right now. I have a lot to be thankful for. So no, I'm not dwelling on some bullshit from last week, but I'm just gonna tell you what happened. And I don't want somebody to see this and get salty and think I'm like attacking them or being dramatic. I don't think I'm being dramatic. Dramatic would be swearing at you over text, making a big spectacle, or swearing on camera. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just explaining an anonymous situation with anonymous people. Ready, set, go. So literally 4 weeks ago, I made a group chat with like 8 people. I invited 8 different people to a birthday dinner. So it was going to be 9 of us, including me. So I did this in advance because I wanted people to request that specific day off of work. It was literally my birthday, August 9th, my birthday. I had a lot planned, but on that actual day, I wanted to do this dinner with friends. So I gave so much notice. I said, please request this day off. I don't think that's asking for much. Like literally it's one day and it's so simple to request it off because I know they weren't on the schedule yet. Like none of these people were, there was no schedule. So everybody could have requested this day off. Did they? No. Literally, I think I know 4 different people in that group chat that were scheduled to work on my birthday because they never put it in the system to request it off like I asked 4 weeks ago. I almost canceled this. Like days leading up to this dinner, I almost wanted to cancel it because everybody was coming at me with some bullshit, some excuse. They were just making it so difficult, whether they were trying to or not. This is just my experience. Like literally when you have a different situation with every single person, there's something, it's like, holy shit, I'm just asking to go to dinner. Like, it's not asking, I'm not saying this has to be a Randy Palooza where it's all day you're eating my ass and kissing my ass and telling me how much you love me. Like, no. I'm like, am I asking for that much? It's a fucking dinner. Like, literally one dinner. Yeah, it's like 20 minutes away from most people, but okay. Like, I'm not going to the city. I'm not asking you to go out of state. I'm not asking this to be an all-day thing. Let me just go down the list of situations that were thrown at me. I had some people that didn't even respond to the fucking group chat. Literally, I get no response. I'm like, okay, hello? So I literally had to text them separately and be like, hi, so you didn't respond. Are you coming? So that was weird to me because I'm like, okay, like you're just not going to say anything. Like if I was added to a group chat for somebody's birthday that's my friend and their birthday plans, I'm going to respond. I'm not just going to not say anything. Like, or I would text them separately, but I would probably respond to the group chat because like that was the point of it. So that's just logic I don't understand. So I had to text some people separately and be like, hi, what's going on? And then, okay, first situation I had to deal with, somebody's sister was having a birthday right around my birthday, basically, but it wasn't the same day. And she was having a party as well, and it wasn't the same day. Once again, the birthday and the party were 2 separate days, but they were never on my birthday. And they were never, it didn't have to do with my birthday dinner. That's only going to take an hour to an hour and a half. So that person's like, oh, I'll have to see because I might have to set up and do this and that. It's like, okay, so 3 days are dedicated to this birthday, but you can't come for 1 hour for my birthday? Like, okay, love you, but it kind of seems like you don't give a shit. You don't want to come. You don't want to make the effort because that sounds like bullshit. And everyone I've told that specific situation to are like, yeah, that sounds like an excuse. I was like, yeah, well, I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt, but did they come? No, she did not. Then I have another person who we talked about this for weeks and weeks and weeks, and she knew this was going to happen. She never took off of work. She was scheduled that day to work, and she tells me, oh, well, I don't want to get an attendance point for calling off. And I've called off the 3 past shifts. Like, excuse me, what? So you knew this was coming. You knew Randy's birthday was coming and that there was a possibility you would be scheduled. So you might have to call off and get a point in order to attend your friend's birthday. But you called off the 3 past shifts before my birthday, so therefore you couldn't call off for my birthday. So those were more important, apparently. Like, I'm just trying to understand this. Then I have a person tell me they're coming. Well, first they say, oh, I don't know. Then they say they're coming. Then the day comes. I get no text, no call, nothing. They just don't show up. What the fuck is that? Like, literally, I would never do that, ever. But I was raised, like, if you say you're going to be somewhere, you be there. Like, you say you're going to do something, you do it. You don't just not show up, not say anything. Also, like, I just care about people and their birthdays, so I wouldn't pull this shit in general. So this next one I'm about to tell you is not her fault. I'm not blaming this person. I'm just telling you the situation was one thing on top of another. So Me and this girl were supposed to drive together. We were gonna film for my channel and drive to the dinner together. The day before my birthday, I get a phone call from her, and all this other shit had already happened with all these other people, so I'm already kind of frustrated, and she calls me and she's like, my aunt went to the hospital. She's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how long she's going to be there. And she was the one that was going to watch my kids tomorrow when I go to your birthday. She was like, if she doesn't come out of the hospital, I'm not going to have anyone to watch them. And I was like, I understood, because obviously that's your loved one in the hospital. I'm empathetic. I have to be. I have to care, and I do care. But also part of me is like, no, because I want you to come to my birthday. So, like, what the fuck am I supposed to say to that? Do you know how shitty of a person I would be if I was like, well, I really want you to come to my birthday. You have to come to my birthday. Like, bitch, her aunt's in the hospital. I would look like such a narcissist if I really made it all about me in that moment. You can't do that. So, like, yeah, do I still want my friend to come? Yes, but what am I supposed to say? And then the same day, the day before my birthday, I get a text from another friend. I'm like, oh, Jesus, why me? Why do you do this to me? What karma did I do? What did I do to deserve this karma? Like, what? So my other friend who lives an hour away, I've never been to her house because it's a new house. She recently moved. She's like, oh, I'm actually not going to have a car tomorrow. Like, I can only come if you can pick me up. And I was like, okay. I was willing to do this because I really wanted her to come. I really did. And I hadn't seen her in so long either. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. But she lived an hour away. She was an hour and 15 minutes from the restaurant. And then I had to do that twice because I had to take her home and then go home. I was in the car for 4 hours on my birthday for this situation. So all of these things, like on my birthday, I drove for 4 hours. Yeah. So as you can see, almost everybody in the group chat had some issue, some bullshit. Yeah, I was annoyed. Wouldn't you be? So then the following day, I was supposed to go to the city with my family and some of my friends. I had this one friend that said they were down to go. Then the week of my birthday, I get a phone call and they were like, I was really worried to tell you this, but I actually have a family member's birthday party that same day, and it's a really important party and I have to go to it. I forgot that it was this weekend. They are saying that they're going to take me out the following weekend, which I'm like, okay, but like, So like, I'm thankful they're going to try to make it up to me and they're going to do something with me to celebrate, but like, I wanted them to come. Like, I feel like a big brat or something. Oh my God, Brat Summer. But no, I just feel like I'm not supposed to be angry about these things or like annoyed because it makes me look like a brat or a diva or like I'm obsessed with myself. Okay, maybe I am obsessed with myself. No, but like, why should I not be annoyed by this shit? Like, hello, it's my special day and you're not making me feel special. Like, I know a birthday is just whatever. It's like your birthday, but it's like, bitch, I was born on this day. Like, so can you be a little excited? You don't give a shit. But ultimately, I'm happy with everybody that came. I'm grateful for them coming and I had fun and I'm in Vegas right now. Like, I'm having fun. Like, I have a lot to be happy about, but I'm just saying. And I'm grateful for like the birthday wishes. I got more birthday wishes this year than I've ever gotten. And I was like, oh my God, I feel so loved. Even if people fucked me over, I'm just kidding. Oh my God. Like I said, I'm not mad at anybody. We're good. They're probably going to be pissed. The funny thing is, people can do something to you, and then if you react to it, they get mad at you. So it's like, I feel like people are going to be mad at me for talking about this, even though I'm not saying anybody's name and like this is anonymous, but like people are still going to be pissed, I think. And it's like, okay, so, but I wouldn't be saying this if it didn't happen. Like, you did it. I'm responding to it. Am I not allowed to do that? Is that what gaslighting is that everyone loves to say? Gaslighting? They always love to throw that term around. I don't know. Is that what this is? Because it's like, I didn't create this situation. I did create the situation by trying to have a birthday dinner. Is that my fault? No, I invited you. You're supposed to be my friend. Like, your actions are, there's a reaction, and this is my reaction. Hi. All I know is if you have a birthday, invite me, because I will be there. I will not make excuses. Unless there's a death, I'll be there. I'm not going to be like, oh, I might come. Oh, I might have something that day. Bitch, what? Like, that is not, like, I'm sorry, I don't know what universe you're from, but that's fucking rude. And that makes it seem like you do not care. So I wouldn't do that unless I literally didn't care, but I don't think I'd be invited to somebody's birthday that I didn't give a shit about. So yeah, but I say this with all love. Is that a heart? And shout out to all my Leo birthdays. We are fucking iconic. Like, you have to admit, like, people hate on Leos and they say, like, oh my God, they're obsessed with themselves. Well, maybe we are. Like, what's the big deal? As long as you're not a shitty person. I mean, you can be in love with yourself and still show love. That's my motto. I show a lot of love. I'm a very loving person, but I have a lot of love for myself too. But I'm also insecure. You know that. I always call myself ugly, and I was gonna say fat, but obviously not fat. But like, I'm like a skinny ass bitch over here. But yeah, I'm like, a lot of times I am in love with myself, whatever. Like, but clearly a lot of people aren't in love with me because they couldn't even come to my birthday. Also, every Leo that I know of is like good looking too, I think. Are they? Or am I just saying that? I don't know. Well, I wouldn't be saying, I'm not lying. I think every Leo I know is attractive. I think. But then again, I don't know every Leo. But I'm sure you're beautiful. Okay, bye. Okay, so until next time, talk to you soon.